Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be covering 5 important things to bring to your first trip into the Nether in Minecraft, and 5 things you should leave behind. Now, the Nether is a dangerous place. With so much lava, pitfalls, and dangerous mobs, it can be quite easy to die and lose valuable stuff if you aren't well prepared, especially if it's your first trip inside. One main thing to keep in mind is to take things slow. Pay attention to your surroundings and make sure you don't lose your way. It also helps to be well supplied with useful items and tools, which is what I'll be talking about today. Remember to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and with that, we'll get started. To start out, we'll discuss the most important item to bring with you into the Nether: flint and steel. Necessary for activating the Nether portal, you should also take these along with you when you enter. Fireballs from ghasts can deactivate your portal on impact, potentially trapping you inside the Nether. While more flint and steel can be found in Nether fortress chests, you won't have a great chance finding a fortress to begin with, so bring the flint and steel you crafted just to be safe. The first item you should not bring is a bucket of water. Water will instantly be evaporated when placed in the Nether, making it useless for extinguishing yourself or other fires. Speaking of fire, something you can bring with you is a bucket of milk. Drinking milk removes all status effects instantly upon consumption, which can save you from harmful effects like burning in the wither from wither skeletons. Just be sure to pack a few and place them in your hotbar for emergencies. You will take damage in the Nether, and food can be very helpful in dealing with low health by providing healing. However, it's not best to pack too much food, instead only bringing in appropriate amounts for the trip alone. This will save you some work to collect the food that might just be wasted in the event that you do die. Similar to food, you want to bring enough wood, coal, iron, and sticks for tools and torches, as well as building blocks for traversing the rough terrain. Just make sure the blocks you bring are fire and blast proof, like stone and deep slate, so mobs like blazes and ghasts don't destroy bridges or stairs you build to help you navigate. Torches and stone blocks can also be used to make markers to help you find your way. Like with food, you don't want to overpack on building and crafting supplies either, just in case you can't recover your inventory after death. Only bring along what you expect to use. Sometimes it's safest to attack from a distance, especially in the Nether. Bring a bow and arrows to give yourself a ranged advantage against blazes and ghasts. Just remember to only bring as many arrows as you expect to use, and leave the rest at home or in a chest near the portal. Normally, beds will help you respawn and return to the place that you died more quickly, but not in the Nether. Attempting to use a bed in the Nether will cause it to explode, potentially killing you instead in an ironic twist. Instead, just make sure you have a bed close to the portal in the overworld to make the best of your time, or use a respawn anchor, but that's a different topic. Navigation can be tricky in the Nether, even with stone markers, especially in the warped and crimson forests. That's why bringing a compass and lodestone to the Nether is invaluable. Lodestones allow your compass to work correctly inside the Nether instead of spinning wildly, and both can be found in shipwreck chests in the overworld before a Nether portal is even built. Last but not least, the last thing you should bring to the Nether is enchanted diamond gear. I know it can be tempting to bring your strong diamond sword to fend off the denizens of the Nether, but too much work and investment would be lost if any of your diamond gear happens to fall in lava. Talk about disheartening. Best just to leave it at home. One last thing before we wrap up. Ultimately, the most important thing to keep out of the Nether is yourself, especially if it's your first trip. Take your time, prepare yourself with the items I recommended in the video, and finally, remember to have fun. Alright, that about does it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Also, leave a comment down below to tell me what you think of the video. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so I'll see you in the next video.